Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Still Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching The Last Kingdom Season 4, Episode 3.
So last episode we met Whitgar, who is the son of Aelfric, who is now dead because he killed him. Which I wish that Uhtred would have gotten that kill. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
like that
I
kill.
don't know.
Like it's Fortnite or something.
Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just seems crazy. Like, all this and, like, Uhtred didn't kill him after he ruined his life.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what's going to happen with this. So it looks like the people of Bebbanburg are gravitating towards Whitgar. Those people obviously don't possibly know Uhtred, maybe. That was probably, fucking a generation ago, pretty much. Uhtred's like a grown-ass man now, and he was a kid when he was taken. So obviously, they probably are just going to think that these people are trying to take their village or their town or whatever you want to call this. They're trying to take Bebbanburg.
Yeah, and obviously they had been under Aelfric for so long. They're gonna have allegiances, and I just really think Uhtred's gonna have to kind of win them over. And it just sucks because it's like he got there, and I knew something was gonna happen that was gonna get into the way of him getting back to Bebbanburg. Because it's like.
It just wasn't going to be as simple as all that.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how they're going to get out of the situation. I don't think that we're going to make it out of the situation with everyone alive, in my opinion. They're pretty much in between a rock and a hard place right now. They are surrounded. Their only leverage is dead now. So, I hope that, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't want anyone to die, but I seriously do not want Uhtred's son to die. I want to see that bond and that relationship build.
So in the last episode, Edward kind of was like, I'll make the decision, stop talking to me, kind of because everyone was like, after they found out about the raiding going on. And I think that Ellsworth was kind of proud because she kind of smirks, like he's finally standing up for himself, not listening to Aethelflaed. And yeah, she's been redeeming herself a lot lately in the best way she can.
She also has been put in her place this season in a sense because she is not, the right-hand man almost in a sense. Not that she was Alfred's right-hand man, but she was kind of like the influencer of Alfred to a certain extent. She kind of influenced his decisions by, telling you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And she doesn't have that right now. So it's been really interesting to see that dynamic at play and kind of see where she kind of fits in now. She's kind of, like you said, trying to find her own place.
Yeah.
But, she was obviously scared that Aethelhelm is pretty much sinking his claws into Edward. Okay, so before we jump into this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And also we do have full-length reactions, exclusive content, things like that over on our Patreon, and the link is down in the description below.
All right, well, let's jump into this next episode.
Oh, we're picking up right here.
Your father stole these lands from me when I was a boy, and he allowed the Scots to ravage them. You want men to call you the true Lord of Bebbanburg? Earn it! Come down and fight me like a man.
I hold the fortress. I have no need to fight you.
You do not know me. I was your father's priest. I knew his strength. This enmity was of his making. You have settled that. Now let us make peace. You are cousins.
You are a stranger here, Uhtred Ragnarson. But I am wiser than my father. I will not leave a rival alive to challenge my birthright. I will kill you, Uhtred. But first,
and the son too, probably.
I will watch the death of your boy and all the fools who followed you to your doom.
Don't drop your swords! Now!
This is the end, Uhtred. Your name will be forgotten.
You fucking go kill him right fucking now.
It was so sad. I love him.
I know,
so
he was like
much.
one of my favorite characters.
I thought he was gonna shoot at the sun.
He was. He stepped in the way. That's why I saw him when he made that connection with his eyes. I was like, he's gonna step in front of this fucking arrow.
Gosh. Why does Uhtred have to suffer so much? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Finan's like, I mean, somebody has to watch out for him. In the third freaking episode? Seriously?
Like 2 minutes in.
With Ethelred gone, I expect your aid, Lord King.
We must fight him, Lord King.
Mercia burns like a lighted fire.
That is Aethelred's responsibility.
These are my people. I will not send them to be slaughtered while Canute sets the terms of the battle.
In spirit, he was king of all Saxons.
My father is not here.
If there is anything I can do, I must do it. I must go to Aethelflaed to summon the Mercian feuds.
Edward will see this as defiance. Betrayal.
Edward is not my king.
And you will throw yourself into the path of the Danes.
Retrieving his body means nothing now. His journey in this world is ended.
He's left with thieves and traitors. He should lie beside Tura where his friends can grieve. I've lost every family I had. Beocca was always there. The only constant. Without Beocca, I have no home.
Where is Aethelflaed? Mother!
She has gone to Mercia.
I would have kept playing dumb.
Why'd she just admit it just real quick like that?
Aethelflaed has walked directly into Canute's trap. She puts the men of Wessex and all the Christian kingdoms at risk. I demand you call her back. You will show loyalty to your king.
I cannot swear loyalty to a plan that is misguided. Aethelflaed will summon the Mercian fjords to Tettenhall. You must join her.
Look, what's he gonna do?
I'm worried about what Aethelhelm was gonna do.
Yeah.
Stop this nonsense.
Take it
Pray
off.
for Father
I know.
Beocca. Allow the soul of Father Beocca.
Don't.
No!
What are you doing, Uhtred? Stop.
Stop.
Taking me to words.
I know you blame me for his death.
Oh. This is not the way.
never
This is
seen
not
him.
the way.
Just hurt him.
It is not my God that you hate, but the fact that I am not you.
I think he needed to hear that though.
He's like literally lost everyone other than his friends right there, you know, like, and Aethelflaed, but.
Uhtred is a warrior and a father. It's his job to save you, and he could not. That's what eats at him.
As a warrior, perhaps. He has never been a father.
Because he was absent. Do you know how many battles he's fought? How many times he's sworn oaths and risked his life for your Christian kings at the cost of his own hopes and comfort? I met your father as a slave when we had nothing. And he fights for Bebbanburg, not for himself, but for you. To give you the legacy he never had. You should be proud to follow him.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
That was good. I love Finan.
So the battle will remove the problem of King Ethelred.
Gosh.
He
he's
wants to
pretty
just
much-
let him,
Once
like,
Ethelred is
He's pretty much telling you like your sister is gonna be dead too in that.
Your father knew that uniting
No,
the
don't
kingdoms
fucking speak for him. Fuck
could
you.
not come
he would
without
have went to
cost.
go save her.
Yeah. It's just weird because he was always like such a like a fatherly brother figure to him, like kind of like an older brother that would like kind of watch after you, but loved
Yeah.
you just as much as like a father.
Yeah.
Canute's armies have attacked Mercia. The Lord's estate has fallen. The heart of Mercia is gone.
Is he gonna tell him? What's he gonna do with that information? Oh crap!
Edward and Ethelred will need us now.
I owe them nothing.
And Aethelflaed?
It is true I fear for her.
Uhtred!
He admitted it. He was like,
Reluctantly, yeah.
How is Ethelflaed? In my experience, the bitch has never known when to lie down. No doubt she will be riding into battle with Knut. And you have always been there to save her, Uhtred.
She does not need me.
How is she? To bed? I imagine she squeals like a big fat pig.
oh.
Fucking lying. Yeah, beat the shit out of him.
I would slit her throat after she had been ridden.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
Uhtred.
Kill him.
Well, you
Fucking kill him.
decide
Kill him. Kill him. Do it.
There is something I can give you. The name of the man that killed Ragnar.
You set it up.
He held the dagger, but another whispered poison into his ear.
And his kids are right fucking here.
Knut.
The the truth finally comes out.
He told Aethelflaed that Ragnar would kill him. He guided the blade.
Scheme. Oh no, don't kill the kid.
He's not gonna do this. I don't think he would.
Maybe
no,
he'll just take them with him. No, they don't know what's going on. They're just kids.
They're Danes.
Yes, the Dane Heston gave me false information. If the Lady Aethelflaed throws herself into the path of the Danes, it will leave a path open for you.
I've no need of a husband who used to be king.
If I tell him the truth, he will kill me.
Yeah.
I will do all I can to soften the blow.
Oh, she can like sleep with him.
I feel bad for her. Like she doesn't want
has to,
any part of
she has to do this for her own brother's fuck ups.
What will you do with the boys?
We'll take them to Aethelflaed and Mercia.
I remember watching you ride out from Winchester before you fought at the Battle of Finan.
Your mother was there. It was the last time I saw her.
No.
I feel her loss also.
No.
Every day.
Well, he lost his mom.
That day I asked her why you left us, and she said you fought because you believed in a cause, not for God, or the gods, or for Saxons, or for Danes, but to keep safe the people that you love. She said that is why you will always have the strength to stand up when others fall, and to go on when those around you say it is hopeless. It is why these men love you, and will follow you wherever you go.
I'm just so proud for
That's
him.
Oh, he's gonna follow him.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
No, this has been just such an emotional episode.
You will take a message to the Welsh king, Howell.
Lady, you are Edward's kin. If I disobey him, he will string me up in the marketplace.
I know what I ask, but you have sworn an oath to God.
You will find Aethelflaed and you will bring her to me.
Is it Uhtred?
Please tell me it's fun. Like, read some positivity. Uhtred, yes!
What are you doing here?
I'm the army.
Uhtred, what happened at Bebbanburg?
No.
Okay, here they come. So we lost Beocca.
I know, that was horrible. And it was so early on, and we had to go through the entire episode.
Yeah.
And, ugh.
It's kind of hard to process the death of a major character when it happens like in the middle of an episode. Like it's because you have to continue the story out, and you can't really think about oh my god, we just lost Father Beocca. Like he's been around since episode 1.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite characters. I'm just
he was just always there for Uhtred. Yeah, it was just oh my gosh, I
just
saw.
can't even believe it.
I was fucking worried. Like before the episode, I knew somebody could die, but. You know, right there in that moment, right before he shot that arrow, I was like, he's gonna jump in front of this fucking arrow. He was just gonna do it. I saw it in his face, and it's really difficult, to process that loss.
Yeah.
It seems though that at the very least, Uhtred and his son are getting closer together. Baby steps there, but at least they've had some communication here. There's at least some light coming from Beocca's death. And I feel like that's what Beocca really wanted too. I feel like Beocca wanted him and Uhtred and his son, to get that bond and relationship together. Because, as you stated so many times, Uhtred has just lost so fucking much, and Beocca's been there for it all.
And to help him through it, and I just can't even believe it. And it's just also crazy because in this episode, we got to Bebbanburg, didn't work out. Uhtred left, and now he's kind of questioning this whole time that has been the thing. And for me too, I was like, he's just gotta get to Bebbanburg. Everything's gonna work out when he gets to Bebbanburg.
Did not work
out. And it's now
slightest.
I'm questioning everything. He's questioning everything. Where does he go? Now he has to help Aethelflaed.
Yeah, and then also in this episode, we can find out. Oh, he finds out that young Ragnar was actually the strings were being pulled by Canute. So
that's a whole nother layer.
But in saying that, I do think we have a piece of leverage here. We got his sons.
Yeah.
They were coming here for Aethelflaed.
Yeah.
So at least we have a bargaining chip. I don't know if that will lead to this battle or not, or they'll say hey, we got Canute's kids. I'm not quite exactly sure what Aethelflaed and Uhtred's next step is going to be after that. I don't know if they're going to go back to Winchester, try and get Edward on their side. So Aelswith is pretty much trying to get a Welsh king to come over here to bring his army so that Aethelflaed will have an army to fight with.
Yeah.
Since Edward isn't, Edward doesn't give a shit. Well, I don't say he doesn't give a shit. He's being manipulated
by Ethelwhelm. Why did I just say
Ethelhelm. And he pretty much told her to pretty much let his sister die.
Yeah, being like, you can take the power, just let Mercia go.
Edward is pretty much just allowing Ethelhelm to manipulate the situation. He's not necessarily looking out for Edward's best interest. He's looking out for the best interest of his continued lineage. You know, his grandson is going to be the king, but he does not have Edward's fucking best interest.
Or Alfred's vision.
No, doesn't give a fuck about it, in all honesty. He's looking out for himself and his family. Alright guys, well if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
We also have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content over on our Patreon, and the link is down below in the description.
Alright guys, we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye!